Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Zalty and this is Zalty Show on YouTube. And today we'll be installing my brand new cellular line Interphone F5MC intercom system. Oh my god, that was a mouthful. And we'll be installing it on my Shark Evo ONE. Stick around. Okay guys, spring is hastily approaching. I just got my motorcycle home and I will be shooting some as soon as the weather is actually with me. It's still winter and well, it's not really spring yet. There's just tons of snow outside, but I brought her home, so she's home at least. But we need to get ready for springtime. And my first real long trip is, well, not real long, my first weekend trip is next week. So we need to make sure I have adequate sound. I was having a hard time deciding between the old F5MC, which is the one I got, or the new one, I think it's called Tour, or the Interphone Tour or something like that. But when I actually compare them, it's not much real difference. The Tour has things like quick charge and music share, but I think that's like basically the only two functions that it has that this one doesn't. And to pay like almost twice the price for something that has two functions I'm not gonna use, then I'm gonna stick with this one. Okay, the Tour looks better, I'll give them that, and it's a little bit slimmer, it looks like. But here we're gonna go for some Italian engineering now, since the Dutch failed us last time with the tom-tom. We're going for the Italians. At least I think this is Italian. Italy. Muy excelente. Spanish, right? Okay, I'm bad at languages. Okay. You guys have already seen my first impression video of the Shark Evo ONE. If you haven't, you can press the annotation up here and then you can go and watch it. But today we'll be trying to install this intercom system with it. I'm gonna show you my first thought and then I'm gonna tinker a bit with it and then I'm gonna come back to you and I'll show you how it actually turned out. Because now I've ripped out pieces of it. If you can see, this is the neckline that actually sits against your neck and between the helmet. I just pulled that out on the side where I'm gonna have the intercom system. And I think I'll have to cut this a bit to make sure the cable can actually go inside here. But it's very firm, rigid black plastic. I think it will be super easy to cut, and I think I can do it without actually causing any damage to the helmet. So we're gonna see. And since this is a modular helmet, of course we'll be using the boom microphone that came with our intercom system. And there's actually a really nice groove for it already inside this helmet. I don't think I can show you that, but maybe we can. Let's see. I can't really see it, but there's a really nice groove in there and it fits the microphone perfectly. And then the mic will just be shooting out just a little bit here, and hopefully we'll be getting good enough sound for it. So we're gonna try it out, I'm gonna test it, and then we'll see. So I think it should be fine. And I tore out the cheek pieces. They look like this. So this will be the left side, my left. It'll be going here. And if you can see on the back side here you have this like hole cut in the plastic, and you can actually pull the foam out a bit here. Bam, and you can expose the pocket. What I was gonna do, I actually think it's made to fit a speaker in there, but I'm not sure, but we're gonna try it. It's my idea at least. So we're gonna try to fit the speaker in here and then pull the cable out. And of course we're gonna route the cables around the helmet so we have nothing sticking out or being in the way, hopefully. So we're gonna see if we can get it to work. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you the finished result. Okay, so I'm about halfway there, and it's starting to seriously kill me, this project. It's super tight. Okay, firstly, okay, it's kind of hard to see what part of the helmet you're looking at. Okay, there we go. I wanted to put it up here, but since this arm that actually swings the shin bar back and forth, it dips down quite a bit. I didn't find any space up here where I could actually put it, so I had to put it back here, which is a bit further back than I would like it, but it fits, and it actually sticks kind of well there. I did, if you can see the cable coming from it, and I cut a small hole in that black plastic I showed you earlier, and this entire piece was a bit tricky to get back in place, but I managed to do it with some force, will, violence, and Vaseline, basically. And what we're doing now is trying to route the speakers. So I hate Velcro. I hate it. So we're using these sheet pads, and now we're gonna try to fit these in while fitting the sheet pads into place, while routing, while doing the other side, and we need to fit the microphone first as well. So we have a bit left, but I'll show you when I'm finished. Success! Okay, it actually looks kind of pretty when I'm actually done with it, which I like. The only thing that's not optimal is the placement. As you can see, it's a bit far back. I'll show you how it looks when it's on as well. And there you have the boom microphone sticking out, so it's not sticking out a lot, but a little bit. And it disappears completely when you have the shin bar all the way down. And it doesn't interfere with like the shield or anything silly like that. It works quite fine. What I ended up doing was exactly what I said. I put the headphones in the sheet pads, and then I routed the cable from the other speaker down behind the lining of the back head. It was super easy, super nice. And all the wires are neatly tucked in. All the wires you can see is the small bit on the outside, but I think it looks fine actually. It's a bit far back. I'll show you how it looks when it's on as well. Okay, now when I've actually taken it on, I feel that they did kind of steal a bit of the real estate for where my ears usually was. I had a bit harder time getting my ears into place while wearing this when the intercom is in. But as soon as I got my ears settled, it's fine. I can't even feel that there's any speakers there. I'm gonna do a sound check. I'm gonna call someone after I set this up, and I'm gonna see if it actually works or if I screwed up big time. But we'll see. It should work fine. And when you pull the face shield down, you can't see the microphone, so now it should be completely protected, and it shouldn't be that much of wind noise in it as well. But that's how it turned out. Hopefully the sound will be good. I'm gonna try it now, and I'm gonna wrap this up at the computer later on. Okay guys, as you can see by my recent haircut, it has taken me a few days to actually film this last part of this episode. I could make some lame excuse, but you know, life. But it has given me a few days to try this setup, and so far it works perfectly. I've tried the intercom paired with the TomTom GPS, works nice. By the way guys, if you haven't seen my review of the TomTom GPS, it's up in this corner. And I will be putting up a full review on this intercom system. I need to use it a lot more though, and I need to actually be riding with some friends to actually try the intercom part. And I haven't been able to do that yet since it's still very early in the season. Thank you guys for watching. This has been my fitment guide of the cellular Interphone F5MC intercom system onto my Shark Evo ONE. Oh my god, that's hard to say. It took me like 16 takes. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.